Foreigners have some stereotypes about us. Chinese people are very rich, but we really love money. We say 恭喜发财 instead of hello. We have deities of money and more than one. To talk about the deity of money, we have to talk about the worship of wealth of Chinese people first. The first stage, the pre-Qing period. The ancients will pray for wealth through sacrificial offerings and divination. 日书 in Qing slates recorded that the day of Gongsheng is good for worship or sacrifice, because the heaven would bless people this day, and people will become wealthy in 3 years. The second stage, the Han and Tang dynasty. The median of people's worship of wealth gradually became objects, the money tree, fish, and lotus. While all the main signifiers of planning for money at the time. The third stage, Song and Yuan dynasty. People's worship of wealth began to focus on objects, endowed with special meanings, or we can say fetish. 彩马, an image of a horse printed on yellow paper, was widely used to pray for the wealth. At New Year's Day, people will buy 彩马 and paste it on the door. The first stage, deities. The personified deity of wealth made in Yuan dynasty. The first member was Zhao Gongming. His provided duty was to manage the plague. By chance, he got this special job opportunity and became the deity of wealth in China. In the Ming and Qing dynasty, members of deities of wealth entered a period of rapid expansion. Guan Gong, who was paying not much attention for a long time. Finally, he enjoyed the deities of wealth in the Qing dynasty, and his popularity even reached that of Confucius, the prophet saints. At the same time, those who joined the group and became the deity of wealth were began in the Shang royal family, the state of commerce, Fan Li, and so on. In modern times, after 100 years of screen, the group of deities of wealth has expanded to 9 people, and each member has its own division of labor. Bi Gan, the eastern deity of wealth, is in charge of treasury. Guan Yu, the western deity of wealth, is in charge of martial arts and commerce. Chai Rong, the south deity of wealth, is in charge of the fortunes of officialdom. Zhao Gongming, the north deity of wealth, is an all-round member and is the center of the group. Wang Hai, deity of wealth in the midway, in charge of trade. Fan Li, the southeast deity of wealth, is in charge of economy. Li Guizu, the northeast deity of wealth, is in charge of fortune and likeness. Duan Mu Ci, the southwest deity of wealth, is in charge of culture. Liu Haichan, the northwest deity of wealth, is the only intern in the group and is still in the investigation period. In short, Chinese deities of wealth should have perfect qualities such as loyalty, filial piety, faithfulness, righteousness, benevolence, and courage. And they also traded hard and go through the participation of history. It's also important to achieve positive influence to debut. So, do you know who to worship?